and to everybody who's a Jewish-looking person and foreigner or a real Jew and is working somewhere in Germany or living in Germany. If you're feeling somehow not really good, be sure and be aware of that Germans are using blood transfusions and foreigners for blood transfusions. So you might be having cancer, which is absolutely not your own cancer, but maybe this is a cancer of somebody who is German and maybe 70 years old, and they are just taking foreigners for blood transfusion. Particularly excited are the Germans if they are taking the blood from a Jewish people or a Jewish-looking person. You will never know that because it's all happening, for example, in a dentist office or somewhere else. And if you're feeling somehow really weird, you will never know that. But Germany is using also the organs of body organs and body parts of vivid people who are foreigners and Jewish-looking foreigners or Jews. It's called organ pass or donate organ Organspende. This is a organ donation passport, which is usually coming from the health insurance, such as Technica Krankenkasse or AOK, etc., etc. So there are a lot of them, a lot of names. So maybe you are having some even inner organ transplantations, and your body parts are in the body parts in the bodies of some Germans who really need a real heart, and instead of a heart replacement, or who need some maybe a lung or some piece of liver. You never know. The doctors of nowadays are magicians, so be aware of that. If you're going to a doctor, there might be procedures put on you which are much more than those you have been actually having in mind while entering the office of this doctor. So you might be missing an inner organ, or something was done on your inner organs. You never know that because you are not a doctor, but you might be spending a huge amount of time at this doctor office without knowing this, without any notices, and as a foreigner you have zero rights, even the right to possess your own body. If you're having a child, you also have zero rights to be the owner of this child, even if this is your biological child. So as a foreigner, particularly as a Jew, you have zero rights in Germany. It doesn't matter what kind of contracts have been signed. As a foreigner and as a Jewish person or a Jewish-looking person, you have zero rights in Germany for anything. So be aware of that.